Okay. 안녕하세요. 필리씨 오랜만이에요. Yes. Like a full hour. No. Yeah, full hour. All right. Check this. Okay, we don't need that. So, make sure it's all visible. Yep. Then let's continue from where we were. Iohagi, continuing. Loading up the last save point. The game might stop for momentarily, which is what it's doing. It's like freezing right now. I see. It was just letting me know that might happen. Okay. We already figured all this stuff out. So now we're going to just go do the scenes with the girl again. Okay, I feel like someone's here. Turn around. We meet the girl. Okay, she shocks. Well, no, she threatens us with a taser. We reach into our coat pocket to get, well, not our coat pocket. We reach into our chest to get a name card out, which would be like a jacket pocket. And then she tases us.
다가오지 마. 너 저 다가오지 마.
Oh, wait, what did I just click? Uh-oh. I don't know what I just clicked. No. Okay, I don't know what I just clicked, actually. Sorry, guys. Guy, girl. There's probably only one of you here. I actually don't know how many of you are here. There's 2 people, it shows. Okay. Going back. Hey, the one and only. Okay. Wait, what did I do? How did it do that? I must have just clicked so fast. I like clicked in the area of reload. Maybe 돌아가기 goes back. Let's check. Yeah, maybe 돌아가기 goes back to the last place that you saved. I don't know. Okay, I'm going up just when we see the girl, then I'm going to go a little slower so that we don't mess up clicking the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, I'm just going forward slowly because we don't want to misclick this time.
다가오지 마. 너 저 뒤에 시체는 다가오지 말라고.
Okay, don't come close. Okay. So these are the choice. 살펴본다 is just keep looking around the area. And then 대화한다. 이 오해를 빨리 풀어야겠어. We have to hurry up and clear up this misunderstanding. We're just going to do this again because this is what we did last time. I feel like... Why is she getting closer to us? She said, don't approach us. I have a feeling if we just start searching the area again and ignoring her, then she'll like kill us or something and the game's going to end. I don't know. So she asked me. Okay, so we already did this. We already know we're going to get our business card and then she shocks us. Okay, I don't remember how far we went. I'm just gonna read this and make sure we don't skip anything.
MBS 진짜 미안해요. 하지만 그렇게 갑자기 품에 손을 넣고 다가오면 누구라도 저처럼 행동했을 거예요. 꺼내려던 게 흉기일 수도 있잖아요.
I think we got up to here. We'll see how far we got. We did do this. Okay, 지금 사람을 죽일 뻔 해놓고, so you nearly kill a person, and 그걸 사과라고 하는 겁니까? Are you taking, so you just barely killed someone, and you call that an apology?
그 정도로 죽진 않아요. 제압만 하려던 거였어요.
그 정도로 죽진 않아요. You're not gonna die from that. 제압만 하려던 거였어요. I was only trying to 제압. With the pressure, we'll see. Yeah, control. So I was just trying to control the situation. Finally, sounds are on. Oh, you didn't have sounds on? Oh, actually, let me write that down. So, got something. I gotta show you guys. Check it out. The brand new notebook. This is our new paper. Gotta see, how is it to write? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it writes so nice. Okay, back to the game. 그 정도로 죽진 않아요. I mean, my writing is really atrocious when I'm playing this game because, as you know, my focus is not on writing neatly. It's just getting it down as fast as possible. That would be control. Also, it's not just about recording it either. Like, if I was just only trying to record this, what I was reading, then I would probably use a screen capture program where I just push a hotkey and it makes a screenshot on my screen, and then I can look at it later. That would be faster, right? Then I can like quickly and keep going. But it's also that the writing of it, the reading of it, the writing of it down again, and then like reading while I'm writing, that's also part of the study process. So, hey Lauren. Yes, it is a new notebook. Okay, 여자의 뻔뻔한 태도에 되려 분노가 서두라든다. 사그라든다. This is a word we learned in the live stream a few weeks back. 되려. 사그라들다. I think it's like you get more. I get more filled with rage from what she's saying. Let me just check. Never mind, the opposite. Less rage. Okay. Yeah, her cheeky attitude. 뻔뻔한 태도. Naver Dictionary says brazen, but that's not really what you'd say. It's more like cheeky. So her cheeky attitude rather made me, rather reduced my anger. Like, my anger subsided from it. This would have been never mind. This wouldn't have been a good Nika sentence. Too easy. But he might not have known 되려 if he wasn't in my live stream where I taught it. Okay. Nice. I could write a little bit smaller here, but it's faster because the paper's a little smoother, and then I can have more space between each example. So yeah, be more organized with this. Nika knows all. Just reading what you guys are writing. Lauren, ravioli. Yeah, ravioli's good. Get frozen ravioli. Or maybe not frozen, but anyway, boil it like 3 minutes. Or I guess it would be longer if it's frozen. 10 minutes or something. Yeah. 화가 풀렸다는 게 아니라, I'm not saying that I calmed down. I wasn't not angry anymore, but 어이가 없어서였다. It was just because I was like so flabbergasted. 나는 뭐라고 한 마디 더 하려다가 I was trying to say just one more thing, but then 이내 한숨을 쉬며 몸에 묻은 이물질을 털어냈다. But then in that time, I took a breath, and then the 이물질, I think that's the other things on me. I should know this one. I've seen this before. Yeah. Other things on me, which would be foreign substances. So other things, literally 이물질, other things. Alien substance. So foreign matter. So basically extra stuff on me. 털어냈다 is 털다 is like to shake, like to brush off, like that. So I brushed off the extra stuff on my body. Should I write that down? Sure, why not? I got a new notebook. Oh, my writing's so much nicer right now than it was because these lines are much easier to see. Like I said, it's much smoother. So I can still write fast, just like before. Okay. 평소 잘 지르지도 않던 비명을 지르고 화를 냈더니, so normally 평소 잘 지르지도 않던 비명, normally like I even screaming, which I didn't really do normally very much, so I got really mad and I screamed, which I normally don't do, is what he's saying. And then as a result, 목에 힘이 들어가지도 않는다, and I feel like I've lost my voice, kind of like that. Literally, the strength to my throat hasn't come back yet.
그런데 시사저널 PD가 사건 현장에서 뭘 하는 거예요?
Do you use a fine point pen? I use this Monami .7 because I like that there's no pressure to keep this in good condition. Like I could do that, I don't care. I could break it. I mean, I'm not, because I bought a box of these. I don't really want to break it. I like taking care of it. But there's no pressure to like keep it. Like if someone says, hey, can I borrow a pen? I can give it to them. You can just like write as much as you want, throw it, and you're done. So I like this kind. But if I had a finer pen, it would be annoying to write as quickly. It would look nicer, but it would be harder to write with because you wouldn't have as much of flexibility with the angle because of how small it would be. Whereas this one, you have just enough flexibility. You can write from the side, but not too big that it'll just make the ink go everywhere and get on your hands. So I like this. Yeah, you know what kind of pen I have. I wasn't going to get any more until you're like, Billy, I'll buy you some. And I'm like, no, don't buy me some. And then so I just ordered them myself. So yeah. I haven't even opened my new box though yet. I have another pen in the drawer, a new one that I ordered, but I haven't used it yet because I'm still going through the original pen. This is actually the second inkwell because I took this inkwell from another pen and stuck it in here because I wanted to keep using it. But yeah, I haven't even used that pen yet. Okay, so why would 뭘 하는 거예요? What are you doing at a crime scene? A person who's like a news journalist, like a producer. PD가 사건 현장에서 뭘 하겠습니까? What would a producer, news producer do at a crime scene? I'm asking her. She doesn't even know. Look at that face.
취재 좋죠.
Well, yeah, good for a story.
그런데 경찰에 신고는 하고 이러고 있는 거예요?
그런데 경찰에 신고는 하고 이러고 있는 거예요? Are you doing this? Are you here though after having reported it? Like, did you report this before you started? Did you report this to the police before you started?
경찰보다 먼저 현장에 들어와서 뭘 하시는 건데요?
What are you doing? 경찰보다 먼저, before the police. 현장에 들어와서, coming into a crime scene, coming into the 현장 would be the scene. And 뭘 하시는 건데요? What are you doing coming into the crime scene before the police even? 그건, well, you see.
현장 보존!
Yeah, you gotta protect the crime scene, I believe that's what it means. Yes. 0.35, 5 and 7. Yeah, if you like thinner, use thinner. Like, no one cares. Just, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, no one's gonna be like, oh, that's the wrong pen. You can't use that pen. You're not gonna learn as fast. I just prefer 7 because I write so fast and messy. I like that I can write at a really steep angle and not really care. Whereas when I use the fine tip, like 0.3, you have to write from like 90 degrees. Like you need like a protractor so that you can write straight up so that it'll actually write on the paper. And then after you finish, you can peel off the part that you wrote because it'll like cut into the paper. So like you can like make a circle and just peel the circle up because they're so sharp. You can like, your doctor is doing a surgery and he like asks for a scalpel and the nurse might hand him like a 0.3 pen by mistake. And the doctor's like, meh, I'll get the scalpel next time. And he's like, does the surgery with it? I don't like those. So yeah, 0.7, 0.5 is okay, but 0.7 is like the sweet spot for me. Anything more, it's just too much ink everywhere.
기본 아니에요? 기본?
Isn't this basic? Like, isn't this the basics? Don't you know? Gotta preserve the crime scene? Dude, we are preserving the crime scene.
방송국 양반들이란.
방송국 양반들이란. You higher ranking people you fancy pants at the TV programs. Kind of like talking like that. Like, you fancy TV producer. Like that. That's when they say 양반 something after a title. Because 양반, is the original, the wealthy class. Like, how would you call that? Like, yeah, we don't really have anything equivalent, just the wealthy class. 안 그래도 지금 신고하려고 했습니다. Hey, you didn't have to tell me that. I was gonna report it now. 전화 및 메시지 기능 모바일 데이터를 사용할 수 없습니다. 참. So right now you can't. We already saw this message before, but you can't use your phone message feature or mobile data. Guy's saying, 참, come on. What is this? 잊고 있었다. I forgot. 이 안개가 끼는 시기엔 기이하게도 통신도 두절된다고 했었는데, they did say that it was their contact was cut during this time with lots of fog everywhere. 나는 여자를 바라봤다. I stared at the girl. 여자도 내 핸드폰을 보더니 같은 것을 떠올린 모양이었다. It appeared that she looked at my phone as well, and it appeared like she had the same thought. So she probably knows too that it doesn't work. 혹시 이 마을에서 경찰서 보셨습니까? Have you seen a police office in this town?
아니요.
Well, what are you talking about? Why are you getting mad at me for reporting to the police or not? 나는 머리를 극적이며. So I'm like scratching my head. 핸드폰을 집어넣었다. I put my cell phone away.
일단 여기서 좀 나가죠.
But first of all, let's just get out of here. 그러죠. Okay. 나는 앞서 나가는 여자의 뒤를 천천히 따랐다. So I followed slowly behind the girl who went out in front of me. So I followed behind her. She went out first and I followed behind her. 그나저나 도대체 뭐하는 여자길래 이런 곳에 혼자 있었던 거지? But then, what in the world was this girl doing that she was in a place like this? What's a place like this doing in a girl like you? 외곽으로 빠져나오고 여자는 답답한 듯 한숨을 크게 쉬었다. So we came outside. We came to the outsides of the air of this building, and then the girl let out a big sigh as if she was frustrated. 답답한 듯, like she was frustrated. 한숨을 쉬다 is to sigh. 그 표정은 어두웠지만 그게 공포에서 비롯된 건 아닌 듯하고. Hold on. Friends messaging me. Listen. one of my friends is doing a project for school about like Korean learning resources. So they're like messaging me for help with that. Okay. 공포에서 비롯된 건 아닌 듯하고. It seems like it didn't start from out of horror. Like she had a dark expression, but it didn't seem out of something that was like fear or horror. And 마치 뭔가 귀찮은 일을 만났다는 분위기였다. It kind of felt like she was acting like this because she had found something that was 귀찮아, frustrating to her. 귀찮은 일, something that was frustrating to her. 마치, it was just like that. So it just kind of felt like it was because the reason she had her expression was because she was frustrated at something. Something happened that made her like get really frustrated or annoyed. 전기 충격기를 들고 다니는 것도 그렇고 역시 보통 여자가 아닌 것 같다. Seeing her carrying around that 전기 충격기, the taser, you know, it's kind of like that also, and also 역시, of course, 보통 여자가 아닌 것 같다. I think she's not a regular girl, seeing her, you know, carrying around the taser and everything like that.
그래, 박준성 PD님이라고 하셨죠?
Yeah, so you said your name. All right. 그래, this is to herself. 그래, because she's not using 반말 to us. Notice she says 하셨죠 at the end. So you said your name is 박준성, producer. So you're producer 박준성, right? 네, 그쪽은 뭐 하시는? So, and you, what are you? 여자가 어느새 꺼내든 명함을 내밀었다. The girl then, right then, reached out to me with a business card, 명함, that she had 꺼내다, taken out. So she reached out to me with a business card. 그 사무적인 태도에 뭐라고 한마디 하려다 나는 말 없이 명함을 받아들였다. I was gonna say something, 한마디, about her kind of business, 사무적인, I think that would be business-like. No, hold on. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, business. Okay, cool. I was right. I was like, I think I'm wrong, but it feels like business. Okay. For her like business-like attitude, I was going to say something about that business-like style of just what she did, but then 나는 말 없이 명함을 받아들였다. But I just took her business card. 한세희 변호사. Oh, she's a lawyer. 법률사무소. She has her own law firm, literally law office. 한세희 law firm. 한세희 변호사? Lawyer? Why she used that for no? Oh, that's just it's a shortened version of 아니요. You know, the regular word for 아니요 for no. It can be shortened to 아뇨. And that's how people say. They don't say 아니요 for no. They just say 아뇨. I should probably put that. I'll put that in my beginner series. So, thanks for the note. 전혀 예상하지 못한 직업이 적혀 있어 놀란 나는 다시 여자를 살폈다. Again, I looked over the girl because I was in surprise at the job that was written, which was 전혀 예상하지 못한 직업, a job that I couldn't at all have predicted. So like she's got this job I couldn't have predicted at all, and I was surprised at that, and I looked at her again like, you're a lawyer? 아무리 봐도 내 나이 또래로 밖에 보이지 않은데 변호사라니. 아무리 봐도, no matter how I look at it, no matter how you look at it, 내 나이 또래, someone who's the same age as me. 로 보이다, to look like someone who's the name is the same age as me. But here it's 밖에 보이지 않다. So she only looks like someone the same age as me. 변호사라니, but that she's a lawyer? Yeah, she looks like younger than me.
소개는 한 것 같고.
이만하면 각자 소개는 한 것 같고. Anyway, so I think we've pretty much introduced each other.
그래서 저 사건 현장 어떻게 된 거예요?
So, 저 사건 현장, so that crime scene back there, 어떻게 된 거예요? What happened? 저도 모르겠습니다. I don't know either. Is it considered polite? Yeah, it's polite. It's not the most formal. Like, you wouldn't write it ever. You would always write 아니요. But when you speak, it's always 아니요. Because 아니요 is like 아니요. It's a little bit too long. So it would sound like 아니요 anyway, and they just write 아니요 also. 제가 봤을 때도 이미 저랬으니까. Because when I saw it, 제가 봤을 때도 also 이미 already 저랬으니까. It was already like that.
이것저것 조사하시던데 별다른 건 발견 못했고요.
이것저것 조사하시던데. You were looking at this. You were like investigating this and that, like lots of things. 별 다른 건 nothing in particular. 발견 못했고요. So you couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. 단순 추측이지만 this is just a basic prediction or guess, but 제 경험상 저런 기이한 패턴은 보통 두 가지로 압축돼요. Normally, in my experience, that kind of strange pattern is usually there are two kinds of things that it is 압축. Compressed of? No, that wouldn't be. Boils down. Boils down. It's like, it was something like that. So in my experience, that kind of strange pattern, well, it boils down to just two different things. Now he's going to say what they are. 종교적 타살이거나, either religious killing or 혹은 종교적 자살이죠, or a religious suicide.
종교 문제라고 생각하시는 건가요?
종교 문제, so a religious problem라고 생각하시는 건가요? You think that it's some religious problem? Hey Kate, welcome. Yeah, that's all we missed, is that the girl, like for the first 5 minutes I was just trying to get back up to where we were, and then I accidentally restarted the game from the wrong point, and then I skipped something. So yeah, the first 5 minutes were nothing. You didn't miss very much. We just found out she's a lawyer, and then we both went outside. Hey, it's Alien. 그렇다고 봐야죠. Yeah, I mean that's what it looks like. At least that's what it looks like. I'm saying.
단정하진 마시고요.
단정하진 마시고요. Don't be so straight. Hold on. Let me get a better translation. Doesn't really have a better. Maybe let's just say this. Don't be so sure of yourself. 그 말에 나는 뭐라고 반박하려다 어깨만 으쓱 해보였다. 어깨만 only the shoulder 으쓱하다. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. I got it. I'm gonna give this to Nika. I got it, but I'm gonna give this to Nika. So someone write this down. Okay, I won't move it for a second. But you might want to just screen capture it to make it faster. I was like, I didn't know usuk, so I had to look it up, and then I got the rest. I'm like, okay. It's not too bad. It's not a super hard sentence. It's not like Nika's not going to get this sentence. He'll get it. But it's one of those sentences where you need to know a lot of other grammar to get it. So it would be like high intermediate level. Screenshot. Yeah, but this last time you took a screenshot, you like somehow made it look way more violent than it actually did. Like your screenshot was like right up close to the bloody corpse and everything. You could see like the blood and like it looked like it was cut in half or something. Whereas in the actual game, it's like black. You can't see anything. Just some reason you're going to get a screenshot. It's going to be like, I don't even know. It's just going to look terrible. Okay, let's go on. Let's check here. 한세이는 잠시 말이 없었다. She was at a loss for words, or that's not really literal. Just she didn't have it. She didn't have anything else to say. She wasn't talking. 나는 그런 한세이를 지켜보다 문득 한세이에 대해서 궁금해졌다. So, seeing her like that, I suddenly became curious about her. 젊은 변호사가 왜 이런 말까지 온 걸까? 젊은 변호사, a young lawyer, 왜, why, 이런 말까지 온 걸까? Why would a young lawyer come to this village? 하지만 서로의 개인사에 대해 말할 분위기는 아니었던지라. But maybe it wasn't the right atmosphere for us to be talking about our individual business to each other. But anyway, 나는 그냥 한세이가 입을 열기를 기다렸다. I just waited for her to open her mouth.
그럼 준성 씨는 외부와 연락할 방법 좀 찾아봐요.
그럼 준성 씨는 외부와 연락할 방법 좀 찾아봐요. Then you, 준성 씨, me, 외부, the outside, like outside this area, 연락할 방법, a way to contact outside the village, 좀 찾아봐요. Find one. So find a way we can contact outside this place.
안개 하나 가지고 외부와의 연락이 전부 끊기는 건 말이 안 되잖아요.
안개 하나 가지고 just from a little bit of fog 외부와의 연락이 전부 끊기는 건 말이 안 되잖아요. It doesn't really make sense, right? That the fact that you'd lose all contact with the outside just from, one little bit of fog. 뭐 그렇죠. Okay, yeah, okay, I will. 뭐 그러죠. Yeah. 그럼 한세희 씨는? Then how about you?
전 따로 조사할 게 있어서요.
I have something else to investigate.
그럼 이만 마을에서 뵙죠.
그럼 alright, well then that's it. 이만. 마을에서 뵙죠. See you in the town. Hey, Green Oliver. But you liked that, didn't you? Yeah, it was funny. Okay, nice. 네. Okay. 갑작스러운 작별 인사에 놀란 나에게 신경도 쓰지 않고 한세이는 그렇게 말하며 멀어져 갔다. So Hansei said that and then left. Literally got distance, but basically just left off. She didn't even care. She didn't even show any concern to me after saying that. Sudden 작별 인사, sudden goodbye. So I was surprised at that sudden goodbye, and then she didn't even seem to care about me, and then she just said that and left. What she said was this previous thing, bye, I'll see you in the town. See you in the town, like that. 잠시 그렇게 걷던 한세이는 잠시 멈추더니, and then so she was walking like that for a while, and then she suddenly for a little bit stopped.
아까처럼 현장 훼손하지 말아요.
And then just like before, don't damage the crime scene. Okay. 한 마디 더 붙이는 걸 잊지 않았다. And she didn't forget to get the last word. Well, adding on one last word. Just make sure if I'm missing. 더 붙이다 adds something on again. Yeah. Okay. 거참, cheers, my goodness. 나는 그렇게 사라지는 한세이를 멍하니 바라보다가 I was just staring at her blankly as she just disappeared. 다시 한세이가 건넨 명함에 눈을 돌렸다. And then again I moved my eyes toward the business card that she had given me. 한세이 변호사라. Lawyer 한세이. 만난 지 얼마 되지 않았지만 칼날처럼 날카로운 말투와 빠릿빠릿한 행동에서 그 성격이 대강 느껴진다. 빠릿빠릿. 똘똘하고 다르다. See, what does this mean? I love when it doesn't have a word in the app, but it does in the full dictionary. Clever. Clever, I guess. Unless there's anything else. Okay. Anyway, 만난 지 얼마 되지 않았지만, so it hadn't even been long since we met. We just barely met. 칼날처럼 날카로운 말투. So her speech, which was her sharp speech, which was like a knife. So really sharp speaking. And her 빠릿빠릿한 행동. And her like quick behavior. Quick-witted behavior. Kind of like, not quick-witted. Something like that. Smart. Quick. Like that. 그 성격이 대강 느껴진다. I kind of got a good idea about her personality from that, is what he's saying. Body. I'll look that up later. Okay. 젊고 건반진 엘리트라는 건가? She like some like young and what's the word when you're like stubborn elite, like elite person, like, you know, high ranking person. 난 명함을 반으로 접어 주머니에 쑤셔 넣으며 다시 사건 현장으로 발을 돌렸다. So I folded the business card in half, which you don't want to do normally. That's kind of like you don't really care about it. Normally, you take the business card, you keep it straight. You put it straight in your pocket or you put it in your business card holder. But he's just like, whatever, folds it in half just to like show respect. The next time they see the card, they see you've taken good care of it. And then it's like, oh, he cares about me. He cares like business wise and stuff. So he's like, whatever, you know, okay, put it in his pocket. And then moved again back toward the crime scene. 그 참혹한 현장을 다시 보긴 싫었지만 I didn't really want to see that. 참혹한 the crime scene. Ghastly. 방금 전 난리 때문에 수첩을 떨어뜨린 모양이다. But it appears that in the all of the happenings from before, I dropped my notebook, my personal notebook. 수첩만 챙기고 바로 빠져나가자. Let's just get my notebook and get out of there right away. Oh, game saved. Cool. Oh! Another girl! What is this? Another girl. Huh? 현장에 돌아와 수첩을 주워든 나는 그대로 몸이 멈춰버렸다. So I came into the crime scene and I was gonna and just picked up my notebook, and then, right then, I stopped. Literally, my body stopped. 나는 눈을 비비고, I rubbed my eyes, and then 한 번 앞을 봤다 and looked in front of me. 잘못 본 게 아니었다. Oh, I wasn't seeing things. 거기엔 웬 어린 소녀가 있었다. For some reason, there was some young girl.
나무 천국 사불.
나무 천국 사불. Wood heaven $4. I don't think that's what it means. Okay, it doesn't exist. Maybe I should have given this sentence to Nika just to screw with him, because I can't even find it in the dictionary. I think she's saying nonsense, but I'm not sure. It's either some weird Hanta phrase, or she's just saying absolute nonsense, like wood heaven $4. But I don't know, because it's all one word. Namu is this something Buddhist monks say? Namu 천국 사불? I've never heard of it. You're not thinking of like the Sokabori, like that kind of thing, like they chant? Or like the Dios, or the thing they say in Monty Python, then they hit their heads? Wait, that's the Catholic monks. Dona eris requiem. Ie so domine dona eris requiem. Okay, let's check this. Let's search on Naver directly. 나무 천국 사불. You're right. It is a thing. Maybe this is the Buddhist text or something. I have no idea. I think I should have given... Yeah, even if I search it, all I see is like references to government stuff. Like the previous president of Korea saying she learns the 나무 천국 사불. I would say 불 as in Buddhism. 사 could be... 사 could be a lot of things. I'm not quite sure. Heavenly Buddha. Wait, don't say it. Don't say what? Don't say what? Don't say what? Some Buddhist thing. Don't say what it means? Oh, no, I don't. I gave it to Nika? Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know what it means. I'm going to guess 불, and he'll guess this too because 불교. 불교 is what they call their Buddhism. 불 is Buddha. 교 is religion. So Buddha religion, literally. Which is funny because I remember hearing Buddha himself said not to make him a religion. Like said don't worship him or anything like that. But, you know, what do people do? They go and worship him. So, yeah. Better insight on the next line. Yeah, maybe, but it's kind of fun to not click it so that we don't know. So it's just vague and makes no sense, right? Anyway, we're going to go. I'm letting you guys know in advance. We're going until the next save point, and then we should stop. Unless the save point is like within 5 minutes, then we'll go another one. But we're just going to go until the next save point. It could be 10 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. We don't know. But when it saves, then we're going to stop. Okay. 소녀는 눈을 감은 채 그렇게 중얼거리더니. I'm just going to go to the next because it's a comma. Oh, wait. It didn't. Okay, here we go. 천천히 나에게로 고개를 돌린다. So, 눈을 감은 채 with her eyes closed 그렇게 중얼거리더니 she was like mumbling that the 나무 전국 사불 with her eyes closed and then slowly turned her head toward me. Okay?
너 거기서 뭐해?
Why is she speaking no? What are you doing there? Huh?
거기서 뭐 하냐고.
Said, what are you doing there? 낮게 깔리는 그러나 명백한 호통이었다. 호통. Scolding. Okay. This was like a clearly she's like scolding me. Maybe she's like 700. Look, don't do that, KG. Don't. Let's not go there. I will never accept that. I was just thinking something along that line that these women are older, but there's something that keeps them looking younger. If I had to guess her age, I would say, because it's a cartoon character, so it could really be whatever they want to say. By her age and how she sounds, her voice. And the character. Well, her voice sounds like she's almost maybe in her 30s somewhere. But visually 16? Yeah, obviously elves. Sure. 나는 마땅히 대응할 방법을 찾지 못했다. I couldn't really find the proper way to reply to that. 기껏해야 중학생 정도로 보이는 앳된 소녀가 시체 앞에서 어른이 나를 혼내고 있다. 기껏해야 someone who even looks just like a 중학생, looks like a middle school student. 앳된 소녀, this like childish little girl who looks like a middle schooler, is in front of a body, 시체 앞에서 어른이 나를 혼내고 있다. It's getting mad at me, an adult. 이건 그 누구라도 당황할 수밖에 없는 상황이다. This is something that like anyone would be like wouldn't know what to do about this situation. Anyone would be confused in this situation.
여기 위험해. 몰라?
It's dangerous here. Don't you know? 위험해? Dangerous? 내가 들어도 멍청해 보이는 목소리가 흘러나온다. My voice came out even if I think about it, my voice came out sounding really dumb because I replied like 위험해?
따라와.
Follow me. Billy think he's gonna get me with 하려다? No, I didn't think I'd get him with that at all. I that was actually 100%. I knew he'd get it. And tell him it's not the hardest sentence in this. I just thought it was good for him. That it was good for him. It's his medicine. Not that I thought he wouldn't know that 하려다가, because that's an intermediate form anyway. 잠깐, hold on. 덩치에 비해 힘이 센 소녀였다. She was quite a strong girl relative to her size. As in like, yeah, she's tiny. 나는 뿌리치지도 못하고 그렇다고 순순히 같이 가지도 못하는. I couldn't really get away, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I couldn't really refuse. But then I couldn't just go along with her either. But 실로 어정쩡한 상태로 이 소년을 끌려가듯 따라가게 되었다. But in actuality, I was just I was following her as if I was being dragged along by her in this 어정쩡한, I don't know this word. Equivocal. Ambiguous. Okay, I'll have to look that up later. The definitions aren't so great. 위험하다고. 나는 어느덧 꽤 멀리까지 끌려와 버렸다. So now we're back outside again. Before I knew it, I'd been dragged quite far away. 그만 좀 해. Stop it. Come on. Come on. 뭐야 도대체 너. What in the world are you?
이름,
Name. 뭐?
너. 이름이 뭐냐고.
I said, what's your name? 박준성인데 그럼 넌? And you?
최실이.
Her name is Shiri. It's kind of cute. 가위로 오린 듯한 짤막한 대답에 나는 잠시 말을 잃었다. It was like such a short reply that it felt like I was 가위로 오리다. Anyway, I can't find that. I'll look it up later. But we can still understand the sentence completely, so it's okay. So in such a super short answer, for a moment, I forgot what I was going to say. I lost my words, or I was speechless, maybe. Cut by scissors? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense in English. That's exactly why I'm trying to find what the expression is. Like, it's not just the words, kawi, yeah, scissors, sure. Oh, orida. But it's like, what does that mean? So I'll have to look it up. 최실이 묘하게 신경 쓰이는 이름이다. It's strangely interesting name. Like it kind of makes me think about it. Should we talk? Or should we just search more? What do you guys think? What do you guys want to do? Do you want to talk to her more, or do you just want to look at the crime scene more? Yeah, I was at a loss for exactly. That's what the sentence means. But I'm just saying I want to look up what the actual phrase is so I can get the sentence. If I was just doing a general translation, we wouldn't even need a dictionary because for most of it, you know, I can read it and get what it is. But then there's some phrases that it's like, I don't know what that phrase is, and it's prohibiting me from getting 100% of this sentence translated. Talk. Okay, you guys want to talk? Everyone else okay with that? I'm going to talk with her. 학생처럼 보이는데 여기서 뭐 하는 거야? You look like a student, but what are you doing here? 사건 현장에 멋대로 들어가고 you just like go into a crime scene however you want. Like do whatever you want, just go into a crime scene. She got me with her first line. 살인범이 근처에 있을지도 모른다고. Like you don't even know if there's a murderer in the area.
여기에 살인범은 없어.
There is no murderer here. How do you know that? 나는 다음 말을 기다렸으나 I was waiting for her the next thing she would say, but 최시리는 입을 열 기색이 없다. But there's no sign of her opening her mouth, so she's not going to say anything else. 그래서 여기서 뭐 하는 거야? So what are you doing here? 결국 내 쪽에서 다시 되물었다. Finally, I asked again. Now I asked her again. 상대하기 굉장한 피곤한 아이군. It's a very, very tiring child.
역귀가 돌고 있어. 마을에.
역귀가 돌고 있어. 역귀. A evil spirit is going around in the village. 역귀. I don't know what kind of ghost that is. Exactly. Let's look it up. 역병 일으킨다는 plague. A ghost that brings a plague. What would that be in English? Need to go back and look. A vengeful ghost. In Korean, though, it says 역병을 일으킨다는 귀신. So that would be a ghost that brings about 역병, which says like a plague. So is that the ghost that's making all this fog everywhere? Vengeful ghost. Yeah, every ghost is vengeful in Korean culture and Asian culture, I should say. If you've done a live stream on Haryodaga. Yes, I have. But it wasn't on Haryodaga specifically, but I did a live stream about the Taga form. And I also did a forum about the Uryoda, like Uryogo. That it's the same thing. So you can watch my live stream about the Uryogo one, which is future tense, I believe. It was in my future tense stream where I covered like 7 different future tense forms. And then the Taga was in my while, the stream where I talked about how to say while. So you could probably watch, but you might have to watch the full versions because I don't know if I talked about Yodaga in the abridged. Just get the outlines and search for Yodaga. It's Yogo Hadaga. Same, there's nothing special to it. They don't have a Casper the Friendly Ghost. No, they wouldn't call him Kishin. They would have, like, you can have friendly ghosts that will protect you if you go to a shrine, but that's more like Japanese thing, Japanese culture than Korean culture. And then they believe when people die, your ancestors' ghosts will come to visit you on when you like set up food for them and stuff, that they'll come visit. Kind of like the Jewish thing with like Elijah, like that kind of thing. So that's kind of what they have, but they don't have like, Casper the Friendly Ghost or something hanging out in Korea. They're all like ghosts. They're just ghosts. Yokki? 아니. Wait. 갑자기 멈추지 말고 don't just suddenly stop talking. 그 역기라는 게 뭐라는, what is this 역기? So he doesn't even know what the word is either. He's probably searching Naver Dictionary, but there's no internet. So
너 여기서 죽을 거야.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This is Cheryl's sentence. This is Cheryl's sentence right here. Cheryl, I have your sentence. It uses something that we learned today. We learned future tense today in our class. So Cheryl, this is your sentence. No one else give the translation for this. No one help her out. You can do it, Cheryl. But in return, since this is a short sentence, I want the most accurate translation you can give me, Cheryl. So just try to incorporate all the words and particles you see here. Okay. You got it, Cheryl? Did you write it down? I'll wait like 10 more seconds. No one else tell her the answer? Yeah, this is Cheryl's sentence. Every stream, Cheryl gets her own sentence. Nika gets his own sentence. And then I'll give you guys a regular sentence to do too. Okay. Now we're going to keep going now. Oh? I want a sentence. Okay, this is Kate June's sentence. Kate June, here's your... No, I'm just joking. Huh?
살고 싶으면 나가.
If you want to live, get out. Like, she's threatening us? Okay. 나는 내 옆을 스쳐 지나가는 최시리를 멍하니 바라보다가. So I'm gonna get the next line so we can get it. Oops, never mind. I thought it was gonna go. Anyway, I was just staring blankly at her passing by me, but then I guess she comes back right now. 겨우 정신을 차리고 최시리를 붙잡았다. But then I got a hold of myself. I snapped out of it. I'm like, oh, and I grabbed her back. Like, not grabbed her, but like got her so we can talk. 야, 이 말 똑바로 해줘야지. Hey, you have to answer me straight. 내가 왜 죽는다는 건데? Why are you saying I'm gonna die?
혼이 비정상이 돼.
Your spirit is abnormal. About a dozen hours. I know what I'm talking about. Be careful what he asks for. Yeah, you've got... Cheryl has like... I want to say 11 hours... No. Yeah, like over 11 hours. Total. Of one-to-one class time we've been doing so far. She's improving. Still got a lot of stuff to work on because she's still learning the basic grammar. But yeah. So that was her homework. Hopefully she can do that tonight. 혼이 my spirit is what? Look, I like the animation they put in this game. They put a lot of work into it. You can see like they did animation for everything.
나.
Let me go. Let go. Look, 기싸움에 밀려 채시리를 놓고 만다. 기싸움에 밀려. I lost the 기싸움, the fighting with our ki, with our energy. That would be like... let me translate that. I don't know what that would be in English. In Korean, they have the... of course, they don't have this word. Yeah, because ki is like your energy, or like your, chi in English. The Chinese word, it's the same thing, ki. Saum is fight. So it's like you're fighting with your energy. So I lost the mental battle, I guess, with her, something like that. But Naver doesn't really have it, so I'll look it up later. I'll add it to the Anki deck. Anyway, I lost the mental battle with her, and I ended up letting go. We could have won if we were like actually determined to get an answer, but we're just like, we don't really know what's going on. 뭐야 이 꼬맹이 눈빛이. What's up with this little brat's like eyes, like her look. What's up with this look? Why is she looking at me like that?
놈들이 널 죽일 거야.
놈들이 널 죽일 거야. The guys are gonna kill you. Whatever this is. Could be people or could be some ghost or something. 놈들? Guys? What?
난 경고했어. 분명히.
I warned you. I warned you clearly. I warned you. 첼시리는 낮고 날카로운 어조로 그렇게 말하며 사라졌다. She, with a sharp, stern warning, she gave me a stern warning and then left. 나는 잠시 첼시리가 사라진 곳을 바라봤다. For a while, I just stared at where she used to be. Stared at where she was. 그다지 긴 대화도 아니었는데 진이 다 빠지는 느낌이다. It wasn't really that long of a conversation, but I feel like I've lost all of my energy. Yeah. 뭐야 도대체? What in the world was that? 내가 죽을 거라고? I'm gonna die? 놈들에게? By the guys? Or someone? By them? Them? Maybe is better translation here. 말하는 걸로 봐선 딱하게 된 아이 같다. You know, by judging by what she was saying, she's clearly just a little girl, but 동네 바보 같은 그런 거. Like, you know, like a kid that's bullied in the area, just like not bullied, that's not the best word. 바보 같은, kind of like a dumb little one, like a dumb little kid in the neighborhood. 그런 주제에 묘하게 사람을 압도하는 기운이 있어. 괜히 찝찝하게 만든다. 압도하다. Hold on. Overpower. She's got the strength to like overpower someone strangely despite that, and it makes me feel like uneasy. Like I feel like uneasy about that. Let me write down this. The 압도하다. It's not a new word, but I don't use it and I keep forgetting it. 됐다. Forget it. 동네 바보한테 신경 쓸 필요는 없겠지. I don't need to really worry myself over the village idiot. Not really a village idiot, but kind of like that, you know, like the kind of the dumb kid. I don't need to worry about the dumb kid. 난 찝찝함과 불쾌함을 애써 털어버리고 걸음을 옮겼다. I shook off my uneasiness and uncomfortableness, that sort of feeling, and then started walking. 피곤해졌다. I felt tired now. 우선 여기를 좀 벗어나야겠어. First of all, I just gotta get out of here. Okay, this is as far as we're doing for today, guys. I'm sorry, we only did like an hour today. But I think if I keep going, we're not going to get to finish. It's going to take another 30 minutes to get to the next saving point from the last saving point, which was like 25 minutes ago. But this sentence is so easy. No, not so easy, but I mean, no new words is what I meant to say. Not so easy, but it's hard, but no new words is what I meant to say. So this is a perfect sentence for everyone. A hard sentence with no new words for me. And straightforward grammar. So this is everyone's sentence for homework today. 아직 아침인데 너무 많은 일을 겪은 것 같다. This is everyone's sentence. I'd put this level at low intermediate. Yeah. This is everyone's sentence for homework. Yeah, like I want to keep going, but it feels a little bit 찝찝해. Ha ha ha. Uncomfortable with that. Like I'm a bit uneasy to continue going because, like I said, it probably will take another 25 minutes to do the next save. It could be like 15 minutes, it could be 30 or 40 minutes, and then it could end up going past 8. Like I don't want to go any further than 7:50, which is like 30 minutes from now. So I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of like 찝찝해, kind of like the word we just had here. And I got 15 sentences down for today. My nice new paper, so I can go study those words tonight. Okay, everyone get this sentence, put it in the chat, and we will stop here for today. Let's go back to the main menu. Nice, thanks, Cheryl. Okay, so yeah, thank you everyone for coming today, and make sure that's closed. I'm gonna study that tonight, and then I'm gonna go check the chat. So I'll go into the Discord chat and check out your guys' sentences, as well as Cheryl's and Nika's sentences too. See you guys in a couple days. Again, I'm not gonna be doing a live stream for Sunday this week for my regular channel, so I'll probably do live stream every other day for this week. So until next week, then like I'm not going to do a live stream next Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday probably. So maybe on actually even Friday, I don't know. Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday next week. Next week will be pretty barren. Like I might do one on Monday, but I'm not sure. And then Saturday, it might be like Monday, Saturday for next week, just because next week is my filming week, which I only do like once every month or month and a half or something. So yeah, take care guys, and I'll see you again in a couple days. 그럼 다음에 또 봐. I know I don't really need to say that. It's not related to my Korean learning channel.